So off we go once more. Now it's Del Piero. It's played through for him. And the Fizz having a shot! Still no way through. The defending here is Del Piero! That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rooney.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Adriano. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vieri. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Rooney! Baresi deals with that comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. Aims beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Iniesta. Rooney looking to run onto it. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Adriano! No, not the best of headers. Played towards the other side. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pelé shapes to shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It'll be a throw-in. Great vision. He's beaten the last man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Baresi calmly anticipates. Royce. Cannavaro. Conte. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that is a nice touch. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That pass has been well intercepted. 75 minutes played. Now it's come to nothing. Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball. That's a shade optimistic. Rijkaard. Now it's Vieri. Royce. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to retrieve it. Del Piero. This is promising. shoots! And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Rooney. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Face to face with the keeper.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Del Piero, happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Del Piero. Passing nice and neat. Neymar touches it back.
really got in his face there, and it was well played.
He is through here. It's Neymar! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Decent chance! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that has not gone well. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Darren Fletcher, that is ended up in no man's land. Iniesta tries to play it through. And he shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And we have our very first corner. Adriano! Decent enough try. Neymar. Can he get it through? And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Del Piero. Nicely aimed pass. Brazil applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Now it's Rooney.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar. Oh, that's superb. Great chance! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's a sharp pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Royce. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rooney. Conte. Spread out to the left. Now it's Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. And this is Del Piero. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And this is Vieri. That's a cute ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. He has found the way through. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Always onto this. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's given the time to pick a pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's half-time here. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the second half gets underway. It's a pretty loose pass. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Rooney. Oh, important interception. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Adriano! Saliba getting this one clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero. And this is Vieri. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Well, that looks a decent ball. Great vision. And this is Pele. Now, who's going to be first to this? Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vieri. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's become a case of men against boys. Looking to play him in. Conte. Now it's Vieri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Brilliantly cut out.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Rooney. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's Vieri! He's kept it out just.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Stojkovic, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence. That pass isn't the best.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 7, Neymar. Camisa 22,
Baresi.
Camisa 5. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Messi.
Camisa 6.
Kimmich. Now it's Torres. Nice looking ball. Sergi spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adriano. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's the shot! And he hits the net! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Adriano really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Messi. And that's gone loose. Adriano, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Now it's Torres. And this is Del Piero. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Kimmich. And here's Torres. That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Del Piero, given the lift of his goal. And it's been played through. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? Darren Fletcher. Now it's Vieri. Ronaldinho. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos.
Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. Darren Fletcher, he's through here. And a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's...
And the finish! Goal, Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And it's Neymar. And here's Royce. He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nice sequence of passes. Tries a shot!
Vieri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he welcomes it in.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saliba aims beyond the defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rijkaard. Conte, and the through ball. Neymar. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Royce. Oh, this is a great position. Goes for a shot! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The movement so precise, the finish so... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Saliba. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cannavaro makes the interception. Can he get it through? Lovely ball, and shoots! Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieri looks to get on the end of this. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Neymar. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Neymar. Chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Played towards the front line. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Pele. Pass somewhat off target. Baresi. And it's Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Vieri. Ambitious ball here. Royce. He's found a way through. No, he's not getting any further than that. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Del Piero, Vieri. Great vision. Spread neatly. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Del Piero. Iniesta. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And that's the second half started. Vieri. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Vieri. He's picked his way through. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Neymar. That has been cut short. That's an excellent interception. Darren Fletcher. Royce. Rooney looking to add to his goal. Iniesta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Vieri. He has found it. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. Royce plays it short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Del Piero. Tries to play it through. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Iniesta, well seen, saw that coming. Vieri, that's very neat. Royce could try cutting inside here. Brazil needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Might be... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Vieri. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Del Piero. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that's well seen too. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Royce. Conte. And this is Vieri. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Royce. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well read, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldinho plays it all the way forward. Adriano threads one in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Neymar. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Darren Fletcher is... Vieri is on his... And a chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Vieri has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substituição em campo.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Camisa 21, camisa 7, Neymar. Camisa
And that
5,
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance for a shot! This time, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a searching pass. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's Scholes. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.